For I don't feel good. I'm starving, but I don't feel good. I can't eat.
Still?
No, because now I don't know if the throwing up messed up something, but it hurts so bad on this side of my throat that I'm afraid to eat something and I have to throw up. It sucks. Beyond sucks for me.
What's up, guys? Hey, Lamara.
What's up, guys?
I don't know if y'all can see that TV or not, but we're going to be using that for this situation in just a bit.
No, that doesn't help that much on that side.
I need to share it, but I don't know if my thing is. Ooh, Lilo was about to get mad at me.
Why?
Because it was about to go to my TV.
Oh. He didn't come in here where
he was about to get mad. Hey, Misty. Do you think we could just find it on there? Because it's not. I'm not linked to your TV. Can you throw stuff to your TV from your phone?
I'd love to tell you I know how.
Okay, just pull it up. Let me see. Hold on, guys. We're having technical difficulties. I hope everybody had a blessed Sunday so far. Ooh, my boobs look good.
I need to be able to. I have no idea how to do this. No idea. Smart view? Is that it?
Wait, what? They were doing what? Oh, let me find out. I know Nee's gonna react to it, obviously. So
I know who Julian's TV. It's not mine.
It has to be your Roku. It'll come up as Roku Express or Roku something.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I can turn off Wi-Fi direct.
We probably should have had this set up before we started the live.
I can't do it.
But we were just doing a whole bunch, so.
I don't know how. It won't do it.
Let me just see the remote. Oh, let me just put this right here. Maybe I could just find them.
Okay. Hi, guys.
You don't have YouTube? Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull up this video because I can't live stream it through the live chat. But this video has a lot to do with what we're about to go talk about. In there, mama, it is hilarious. But I left that video. Come join y'all. I appreciate you, Missy. Let's see. That's annoying.
Was I searching for that on your TV?
Were you?
On my TV?
Were you?
Oh, that's going. No.
Caught.
No.
Wait, come on.
Thank God I don't got Pornhub or nothing on my TV. Jesus. I'm like, when did I search for all this stuff?
Search bar fucking snitch.
Snitch like a mofo. Okay. I totally didn't have all that on my TV. Somebody's been sneaking in my room. I don't care what you say.
Somebody was sneaking in a locker room. Hey, Patrick. I miss you.
All I know is if anything like Pornhub or anything pop up, it wasn't me.
Oh my gosh, why isn't this not working?
Really? I'm
sorry.
doing the most right now.
It's not working.
You know you're on camera.
Enjoy the view.
Yeah. Really?
It's not working.
What?
The thingy's not doing the thingy.
Thingy's not doing the thingy?
It's not doing the thingy.
Go like this, like black people do. To the remote.
I was gonna be mad at this.
Instead of changing the batteries.
That shit works, bro. I can't wait to do the Whining hour with you, man.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be so dope.
We're trying to do this from my bedroom, and she's doing the most right now. But I told her the black folk trick. You don't change batteries; you just hit it a couple of times. It'll get right. It'll act right. It'll start acting right.
Give it a little love tap.
It'll start acting right.
Jesus.
Here.
Okay. Like, like that's gonna change the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it did.
Mm-hmm. He knows mama hits.
Darren don't want to go in timeout. That's why.
You're right. I'm gonna say it wasn't me the whole time. Whether it's Pornhub, RedTube, anything that come up on there, I'm gonna say it wasn't me, even though my room is always locked.
I don't think I'm spelling this right.
Brutally honest, huh? There it is right there. Brutally honest.
Yeah, but that's all the shit that pops up and the names don't pop up.
Just pop up the plain one. Don't have it
I've
back
done
on.
that.
I don't know what to tell you.
There we go.
Hand me my headset on the wall.
Hand me my headset on the wall. Hand me my headset on the wall. Ooh, I'm sorry. Who are they?
I don't know. Now, see, we're getting off subject off of who we supposed to be.
Oh my God.
I'm getting it off. There you go.
Oh my God. I'm getting it off.
There you go.
Thank you. Dude. I can't do this.
Okay, screw that. Anywho. So, what are we discussing today?
Okay, so the people.
Yeah, it does make the batteries charge longer. I've been hitting it for a whole year now. I'm not sure if that constitutes some kind of a remote violence or some crap, but
that's electronic abuse. Okay,
mind you, I have a drawer full of batteries. I could just change the batteries.
Okay, so basically, what our homeboys at the Brutally Honest Studios was saying. Basically, they were talking about, can you make love with someone you're not in love with? But then they started branching off to other subject matters in which, Sandy, listen, this is for you. I'm going to need you to get all about that left titty and listen up, okay? Because he was a little butthurt by some stuff. One of the things I'm going to make mention to is, hold on, he was saying something just now too. Hold on.
He decided to back away because you was honest, and you know what? That person might not have been meant for you.
Hold on, let me back it up.
It's not police. So all of a sudden now, I ain't gonna be texting her or hitting her up randomly and stuff like that.
Hopefully y'all can hear this.
Everybody out here playing a game.
And I was just about to say, that sounds like playing games.
It is a game.
But I mean, that relates to opposites attract. Because I was going to say more along the line.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm dominant, so I like the submissive woman. You know what I mean?
Okay, here's where we're gonna pause. On the opposites attract thing, okay? Electronic abuse. They'll get 3 months if you get caught. All right, get off the electronics, guys. To the right subject right here.
I'll do my 3 months.
So the homies at Brutally Honest Studio, Brutally Honest, contacted us. They wanted us to basically give them a little bit more feedback on their stuff. They usually live stream on Facebook every Tuesday. They have a different subject matter, just like us on the Whining Hour, except we do it better. And
the thing is that they discuss a lot of relationship stuff. We try and stay off that because we did that in the beginning of the show just to get some stuff off our chest real quick, fast.
And that's why Whining Hour wasn't really hitting right, because we don't want to stay on the subject of relationships. Everybody has a relationship, and mind you, just on the subject of relationships, I'm getting real tired of hearing women jump on Facebook Live or whatever and discuss how to treat your man right, how to treat your man like a king all day long. You know what? Keep your king to yourself, please and thank you. Okay? I treat people according to how they treat me. That includes my man. I treat you how I feel like treating you, and especially if you treat me good, I'm gonna treat you good. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be an asshole to the person I am committed to. But in this situation, I don't think they're really talking about people they're committed to in general. But with this opposites attract thing, Sandy does not believe opposites attract, and if they do attract, it applies in a different sense than what Keith was trying to say. So I very much agree with Keith. I just feel like Sandy's a little bit in his feelings, so it's clouding his judgment. But basically, I feel like opposites very much do attract. And in many most successful relationships, they were complete opposites. To be honest with you, you can look at this outside of a relationship standpoint as far as a couple. You can look at that as a friendship. You can look at that as a family relationship. Opposites attract in many ways and actually work out much better than people that have a lot in common. The reason why is because with positive people, like with the right person that you are opposite from, you may have different points of views, but can also come together and be like, all right, homie, that's good, because you guys both also have open minds to the opposite attraction in which you guys have. So, and that keeps things interesting as well, too, because if people have too much in common, hey, Dread, what's up?
I really believe in the opposites attracting big time, obviously. But at the same time, some people are more in their comfort zone with the same people that they are like, you know what I mean? Like they want everything to be comfortable for them. That's why they don't go for the opposite, because they want the person to like the same things they like, do the same things they do. It keeps them from being, like having to learn anything else or enjoy anything else, because they're in a comfort zone and they're stuck in their ways. They're not wanting to go further than that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being stuck in your comfort zone. You're just never going to find out anything interesting in life, honestly, because when you actually put yourself in that comfort zone, you kind of block a lot of blessings because you refuse to look outside the box and explore outside the box. When in all actuality, if you don't explore outside your comfort zone, you never know what you really might be comfortable with, to be honest with you. So
that's true. You never learn anything new. You never get to explore and expand your horizons per se. Because most people, they, like, okay, fine. I like red wine. You don't gotta like red wine, because you like red wine, you're gonna drink all my red wine. So I don't need that. I need you to like beer.
I mean, I get along with a lot of people that are like me, but then again, I don't meet a lot of people like me. So the little people that I do meet that are like me, we do click very well. We have great energy and great times. But if you look at and I say this all the time, if you look at my surrounding people, the people that I've actually generally clicked with, they are all very, very different, but hold traits of myself in them in which that I can actually relate and click to them. But then again, like I said, I'm also very adaptable. So it's not easy for me to find somebody that wholeheartedly has everything in common with me. And then with that being said, sometimes I'm like, oh, there's too much in common. So I can't so much always be around this person or associate with this person, because I need a little bit of a difference every now and again. I don't need that guy always agreeing with everything I agree with, or liking everything that I like.
With everything I agree with. No, that's not.
Yeah, I need that little bit of a challenge or hiccup so I can be like, oh, why so? So that I can get another outside perspective from that comfort zone. So opposites do very much attract. And when it comes to relationships, it makes it very interesting. So, I
mean, like, why not learn other things from other people? You know what I mean? Why not expand? I'm not saying, go grab somebody totally off the rip on the other side of the cliff different than you. You know what I mean? You gotta have some things in common, because, honestly, if you don't like sports, and that's not going to work for me at all, because I need somebody who likes sports. You don't have to be gung-ho or anything and love the Patriots and the Red Sox like I do. Mind you, it would be very helpful if you did. But, I don't mind arguing with you if you like the Steelers or the Raiders or something like that. But I'm just saying, you got to like sports. You got to be, I don't need, even though I am a Christian and everything, I do go to church. I don't need somebody who's a Bible thumper either.
True.
Because I'm not going to have you telling me everything I do I'm going to hell for, because I'm pretty sure nobody gave me an itinerary as to where the hell I'm going. So I'm going to just do what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing it.
Exactly.
Where I go in the end, I don't really think I'll care at that time either.
True.
You got
very well said. I'm speaking about me in a relationship with not friends. That's different. True. I mean, like,
no, just in a relationship, not friends. Friends, I got like a plethora of different friends.
I do. That's what I'm saying. I have a very, very broad amount of friends and different kinds of friends, and it it makes things interesting, honestly, because I can go to one friend and ask them their perspective on something, and then like, and honestly, I clash with none of them. Honestly, I understand it wholeheartedly, but then again, like I said, I'm open-minded and non-biased, which a lot of people aren't, you know. So when I go to one, ask them their perspective, I go to another, ask their perspective. I put, in a way, in a very interesting way, their perspectives are different, but hits the same. Like their perspectives will be completely different, but their perspectives will always come down to one ultimate idea or perspective in general. Like their two perspectives will come into one perspective for me. So, and that's, I mean,
mind you, I have 3 particular friends that I call for everything. Like something happens, I call them in a row. And these are my 3 best girlfriends. There's Blanche, there's Teresa, and there's Hillary.
What's up, Lee?
I call them and touch base on them on everything because I need their perspective. Hi, Lee.
I want a snack.
Really? Move.
So that's how
so
you
he
do
stopped. Either way, you know, so I want 3 points of view. And then most of the time I'll call 1 or 2 guy friends of mine to get their point of view on it too. So, by the way, we forgot to let you know, today's drink of the wine of the day is Gnarly Head Merlot. It's really good. You should get some. So, yeah, so you want to, you know, and I don't have any negative friends. I have negative people in my life. I'm not going to point out who they are, but I don't have negative friends because the people who are negative friends, I kind of don't keep them around, you know? You know, I have people that, you know, that I talk to about certain things, but with my man, I don't talk to him about dumb things, you know. What are you doing?
He just wants to be in the camera.
Okay.
As usual.
Now in a relationship, we got other things to discuss, you know.
Yeah, but they were talking about on a relationship standpoint, and honestly, like, dude, Sandy, that's your problem right there. You don't think opposites attract, or you don't think they click. So I just really think you should be a little bit more open-minded and get about your feelings. Okay, and that's not digging at you. It's not. It's just, you know, positive criticism.
But I think he's right on. He doesn't have to like the opposites. You know,
I mean, you could have your type, honestly, but like I've seen numerous occasions where people have a type and they completely all their track records show different, you know. So what is happening?
I'm doing the most. Now we have other.
Leela, come on, let's go get a snack.
No,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not leaving the camera.
Well, then chill.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
Okay. Now the other thing, like, where's the rest of the show?
Stop, Mama, stop.
Lilo, you're gonna have to leave if you don't stop.
Lilo,
if you don't stop, you're gonna have to leave. Doing the most.
I mean, yeah, I can deal with women dominant
That's
women,
different.
but
That's
shit.
different, bro. That's completely different from what it is that I'm talking about.
Stop.
The affection.
Okay.
The opposite of affection. I'm not talking about what you like to do, your hobbies, dislikes, likes. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the affection and the emotions involved that you're showing the person, and all of a sudden it's the opposite of what you're receiving, because it's like this. The best way for me to bag a shorty is by telling her I don't want her number. The best way for me to get attention from a shorty is by me to tell her you ain't my type.
You want to know something, Stitch?
Well, no. Before you go for him on that one, no.
Whoa, he ain't wrong for that. He's not. He is not wrong for that. However, that is the same energy that happens to women. You know, the minute we don't want you, a dude, they're like, oh, nigga, whatever, you know, and then and on top of that, as many times we'll say no, they think that's a yes. So they'll be like, oh, no, you really want me? You really want me? No, I don't. I really don't. I just want you out my face.
I just want you to stop.
And then when you're nice, they take that the wrong way. So everything will be misread on both sides, honestly. So it is like, basically, we all want the same thing: a loving companion, kiddos, successful life, happy life all around, but we all take different paths, use different techniques to get to the same goal. Exactly.
Stop. But that's not to say, like, you know, his method of I don't want your number. and that he's not interested. That's his method. You know, that's his way of doing it.
Come on, let's go get your snack.
So we really can't go for his throat on that one because that's his way. That's his
He's
way
just
of doing
speaking from a place, the wrong place. That's all. He's just speaking from the wrong place. Lilo.
Well, somebody might have gotten, you know, him annoyed or something.
Snack, but you gotta get off of me.
This is not working, dude.
I want
Okay, stop. Get off my back with you two with this stuff. Stop.
Okay.
Okay, you're running your own with this. Okay.
No.
I don't want to.
Okay. Lilo, honey, do you have something to say to everybody? Are you gonna sit here? JD's gonna cry.
Come on.
JD,
Come on.
he's having a meltdown.
Come on. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Major meltdown moment.
Dude, he's having a moment.
Okay. Anywho, so back to the subject at hand.
Stop crying. Now, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna take this next.
All right. The reason why she's doing this is because I put her onto this show that I'm always involved in, which is Brutally Honest, and they're on Facebook every Tuesday. Sandy Martez and Keith Coney do it, and they kind of give you the guy's perspective on relationships and what they go through with women, all that stuff. And you know, they've got some good perspective. And, you know, honestly, I love the guys. You know what I mean? Because it's nice to hear guys, for one, saying how they want to be treated and what they will accept and what they will not accept. So, you know, instead of hearing all the stuff about women want this and they want that and they want to be treated like this and treated like that. Well, what about the guys? How do they want to be treated? What do they think about these things and how they feel about these things? That would be nice, you know, to know. And these guys give you that perspective. Now what we're responding to, she watched the show and she thinks opposite as to what I think. Just like on their show, Keith thinks opposite from what Sandy thinks most of the time. You know, personally, opposites do attract. And if I found somebody who's just like me, I'd probably get bored because I don't want to date myself. And mind you, everybody does want, like you said, Missy, everybody does want loving companion. Kiddos, I'm good with. I don't want no more kids because you saw them meltdown. I don't want no more kids. You want a successful life. You want a successful life with somebody, and you want somebody who's going to grow with you. You want somebody who's going to support you in your endeavors, and you support them in their endeavors. All I hear these days is about how you're supposed to treat somebody. Why don't we just start growing and doing the right thing? I didn't think you needed an instruction on how to treat your man. Or how to treat your woman, but it must be this generation because the side chick, side dude thing is becoming a thing. That's not normal. You know what I mean? Me growing up, I'm almost 50 years old. Me growing up, there was no such thing as you had a side chick or a side this or a nothing. You don't get to do that. That's a no. That's an absolute no. You know, it's just wrong. Yeah, and it also goes into how you treat yourself, you know what I mean? And you treat others the way you want to be treated. A lot of people seem to think that they deserve to be treated a certain way, but then like they're real bratty or they're real stuck up or they're real demanding or they're real mean. And, but they get butthurt when they get treated the same way. That's the greatest way to do it, is treat them just the same way they're treating you. That's why I say I treat people accordingly. I'm always respectful. I'm always polite. I'm always a good person. I'm always going to be the same person I always have been, always will be. However, when I see you start acting a fool, I just kind of step back a little bit. Yeah, we together, but I just ain't going to pay attention to you like I used to. And then you're going to eventually ask me why I'm not. Doesn't mean I'm going to cheat on you. It just means I'm not going to give you the same energy that I'm used to giving you. And you'll figure it out, because if you don't want to stop what you're doing, and I already told you what you're doing wrong, because I'm pretty much blunt, I'll tell you, okay, I don't like the fact that you're doing this. I don't like the fact that you're going this route. If you don't understand that, then nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to try and change you. You are your own person, but maybe we're not for each other and we grow out of this relationship. We'll leave as friends. They'll be amicable, but I ain't staying in something that, doesn't work for me. And it ain't even about opposites attracting or not. It's about a matter of respect and things being the way they should have been from the giddy up. Now, we do all take different paths, by the way, Misty, you know what I mean? And we take different paths and we do use different techniques to get to the same goal. However, when you are together, you're a team. You can't be together and you can each have separate goals, but you're both supposed to support each other in those goals if they are proper goals, whatever. If it turns out badly, it turns out badly. You never know unless you try. I'm not saying, you decide that your goal in life is to rob banks and I'm going to roll with you on that. No. I'm going to give you my opinion on it, but I'm going to let you roll by yourself if that's what you choose to do. The repercussions that can come from that. So ain't nothing I'm going to say about it. I'm going to just tell you, okay, you do what you do, but, I don't think it's a good idea. That's about all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? I ain't going to throw you under the bus and say, I knew that you were finna go rob a bank. But you thought you had a plan and you thought it was a good plan. Now we're just going to roll with the repercussions and the consequences of you going to rob that bank. But that is your goal,
We robbing banks now?
No, we ain't robbing banks. I was answering in detail Misty's question, Misty's answer.
Okay. So let's run this a little bit more and see what else they're talking about real fast.
My bad.
That was a lot of work.
To pop half a bag of
That
popcorn?
makes sense.
Yes, it does.
I gave some to the kids.
Talk to me, guys. Listening.
Definitely comment. We're going to be going through those really quickly, but I wanted to say this because it's like on one hand, I don't agree with you. I think opposites attract in a different way than what you're saying, but do I think people play games? Yes, I definitely do. But on the other side, I also agree with what you just said. And the reason why I'm going to say that, and I'll bring it up to you this way. And in my experience, and I'm just being personal, the baddest chick I've ever been with, ever in my life, ever. Like when I say like she's the one that's here, when I got away, like the baddest chick, I didn't even approach her, bro. Because she approached me.
Because you ain't show no interest.
And I was just about to say that because every other guy around was trying to holler and back, and I was on my grind shit.
Okay.
So I was about my money and everything. I didn't even pay her no attention. To the point she came up to me on some, hey, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm about my money. Like, and she's like, well, everybody else is throwing themselves at me, trying to give me attention, but you're not. Why? I'm like, because I'm not even thinking about you.
Okay.
I like him.
Keith?
Yeah.
Okay, so like he said, that girl said all these guys are throwing themselves at her, and he wasn't. Because he's about his grind. He's about his money. He's doing his thing. And turn around, she approaches him instead because of his way of doing it. He ignored her.
Like he was obviously attracted to her, but he was about what he was about while he was there, And
he
while
was steadfast in his goal.
Had nothing to do with that girl, I'm with it. I'll definitely talk to the guy in the back that's not fucking with me.
I would.
Because one, it's just like it's not even a matter of like her approach was really weird. I would not be like, oh, why aren't you
talking to me? Yeah.
Like, no, at that point, I want to know why are you here? What you doing? What's up? Since you are obviously not looking at me or notice me in any way, what's got your attention? But I'm not gonna come to you and be like, what's got your attention? Why aren't you looking at me?
Because
hello, did you see everybody else looking at me? Like, no.
Yeah, girls and things like that. I don't even understand them. Because I'm looking at the plain Jane. How about that? I'm looking at somebody who don't got 50,000 pounds of wigs and makeup on.
Like, you see the star, right? The star also has an assistant on the side that you never noticed. I noticed the assistant. Period.
Hell, I don't even notice the assistant nor the star. I noticed the production guys in the back. Or the truck driver.
Sound guy.
I like my blue collar guys, man. I like my blue collar guys.
The little guys. Not the little guys, but
not the little guys.
You get it. Anyways, yeah, so no, they both have very valid points as far as the opposite attractions go. It's just like I feel like Sandy's a little bit fed up with how high-headed a lot of these females are out there, and this little cat and mouse thing that it's fun, but some people aren't playing the game right, where they feel like they should be hierarchy in your eyes, regardless. And then when they do try and, give you that attention, then you're just like, whatever. And it's okay.
No, they're waiting for you to get them to get the attention just so they can go,
Yeah, like, okay.
Okay, you dress like this.
I can totally understand how that can be frustrating for Sandy. I completely understand that.
Nah, I get it. I completely get that.
Because then when he does put his back foot forward and actually, get the numbers and deeds and try and see what goes from there, they're still playing that game. Okay, like once you get the connection, like you have to switch up the tempo immediately. It's not the same game that you're going to be doing. Like,
but you know what I have noticed? Okay, these girls beg for attention. They're on social media. They're out in clubs. They're out wherever. They go to every single thing you could think of to get the attention. How about these days? All these bitches got guys at home, got dudes, So on top of that, why are you searching for attention outside of your relationship to begin with?
True.
And Sandy ran into that at one point too.
Yeah, he did mention something about
because
that.
that's happened to him quite a few times.
Towards the way beginning of this video,
that's happened to him quite a few times.
He mentioned something about that.
Yeah, and what's the point? I don't go out much. Why? I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good with what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? No, I'm not in a per se relationship. I'm happily single, but I do see a certain person. And that is a certain person that I choose to spend my time with whenever I want to. I have a whole life, a whole business to run. I don't have time for any excess bullshit. We're okay. We're comfortable where we're at because we're not, crowding each other. We're not suffocating each other. But at the same time, I don't go out trying to get my man's number or get attention.
In my honest opinion, if you're going out seeking attention where it's not at, which is at home with your person, then I find that to be completely disrespectful. And I cannot get mad at the people that give you that attention because you know that you're in a relationship and you're out seeking attention from others. So I wholeheartely do not agree.
Well, that person, but that person doesn't know that. You know what I mean? And so you're going to involve them in some dumb shit.
So but then you get mad at it if they're being pushy, but you're out there trying to seek the attention. And I'm not saying that all women out there are dressing any particular way or are looking any particular way to seek attention, but there are people out there that they literally need that validation, regardless of if they have somebody at home, and will sit there and flirt and lead on. And then get mad when they're getting the response that that would entail,
the response that they asked for, literally.
And then when they go home and their DMs are being blown up and stuff like that, and then their man or their partner find out the problem, and they're looking like, what happened? No, you happened. Like, you can't get mad that your relationship fell because you decided for a brief moment, whether it was something you do on a regular basis or something you just chose to do at that moment because you felt some type of way within your relationship. It's going to cripple your relationship when that other person finds out, and they will find out.
They will find out.
Nowadays, the world is very small. You don't know who knows who. You don't know who fucks with who, or who talks to who, or who might connect back to you. So,
I mean, like, okay, put it this way: I accept a friend request, right? And all of a sudden, I'm getting an unsolicited DM. And waving and hello, beautiful queen. Calling me a queen doesn't mean nothing to me, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm not into that queen and king thing. I really am not. I truly can tell you, I am not into that queen and king thing. I'm just not. My parents were those type of people.
I'm not into just being
a label.
I'm not interested in being addressed outside my name, especially if I don't know you.
Exactly.
My name is Royal. My name is Jade, and if we are associated, you should know that. And if you don't know me, the first thing you should ask is, "Hey, what's your name?"
I've had some kind guys actually say, "What do you prefer to be called?" I prefer to be called Judie. Simple. But I mean, to constantly call me queen and this, and mind you, I date white guys primarily.
No, but I respectfully,
so my favorite one is the hey, mocha chocolate caramel frappe cappuccino.
I respectfully let it be known too, because I have that issue online too in my Instagram. I'm on Live Me, so when I chat with everybody else, like people automatically are like, "Hey, baby, this, hey, that, you're cute, this is that." I kindly ask them not to, and usually 9 times out of 10, people respect it. You know.
Thank you. I mean, that's just the way we feel.
It's just your approach to things, because some bitches is nasty with it. Like, bitch, you ain't even all that. What the fuck? Like, you could have just said, "Oh, you don't like that." So, but I do it in a respectful way, where at the end of the day, we can either be cool and chill for the night, or they choose to go about their business and not hurt. Because I've had.
I mean, but some of them get butt hurt, and I'm just wondering, what's the rush? What's the hurry to jump into somebody's boxes? You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, these people are already hooked up with somebody.
Motherfuckers are dehydrated these days.
They are thirsty.
Niggas is dehydrated.
They are.
I'm not meaning niggas in the guy sense. Just people in general are dehydrated.
It's not just guys; it's girls too. They thirsty.
Appreciate you, Dre.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, Dre, if you're not here and you're in another state,
yeah, I think you're in Wisconsin.
Come to Florida and bring your own drink. Okay,
bring your bud. Fuck the
bring
drink.
Your own
bring
drink
your bud,
because girls down here are thirsty.
Yeah,
guys down here are thirsty. So you need to bring own
siphons, bro. Like,
meaning you need to bring your own sand to this beach. Okay, because also they don't care. They're some of them are not really girls. By the way.
The most prettiest ones,
they be the finest,
are not
ones,
even females,
okay?
And I am not mad at it, because I have some.
Because I look at them, I'm like, oh my god!
I know some amazing queens. I know some amazing transgender from male to female people. They are so awesome, and
they are great. I mean, my
genuine.
Diamond Divas. Hi to you all.
I love my Diamond Divas. Yes,
they are the bomb. That was her 21st birthday party was done by them. They are awesome. Bomb. And I'm telling you, they carry themselves well. Hell, they carry themselves better than some of these females here. You know what I mean?
Makeup on point.
There's one of my favorite ones who is on Facebook, and she's not in Florida. She's in another state. Her name is Zara B. Y'all gotta find her.
Zara or Zara?
Zara.
Z-A-R-R.
Z-A-R-A.
Zara.
That's the one that switches to a male voice. When somebody try her?
Zara.
That one. She is the bomb. And she puts it out there and she tells you straight up, if you can't accept who she is while she's dating you, then she can't be with you. It is. I heard it is.
I heard like actually that it's really pretty cold in the waters.
But yeah, but these girls over here, I love my Florida. I love my Florida girls who are real, who are keeping it real. But some of these females nowadays, they throwing it all out there, but then they get snippy if somebody tries to catch what they're throwing. Honestly, I don't get it.
I wholeheartedly believe in having confidence in ways for you to do yourself up, but do it up for you. I say this all the time. Like, if you're going to do your makeup, do it for you. If you're going to do your hair, do it for you. If you're going to make your outfit bomb as fuck and make jaws drop, do it for you. Stop doing it for the attention, because the attention in which you want will be more thirst than actual wows. So, and then you're going to get mad at it and then wonder why. And it's because, you had your mindset on the wrong thing. I always say when I go out and somebody's looking at me, I'm like, oh, sweetie, I didn't do this for you. Like, I didn't put in 20 minutes to put on this makeup for you. I didn't spend 3 hours on my hair for you. I did not spend $50 on this outfit for you. I'm just feeling myself tonight.
I felt like looking at
enjoy the view. That's it. Like,
I have my days when I want to look spectacular. Like one morning she woke up, we get in the car to go out and everything. I'm exhausted. And she goes, I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, well, you did this, And she's like, yeah, you sure? And I'm like, I know, right?
There's sometimes I wake up and my wife done with makeup after she met me. I told her you ain't got to put. Oh, that's so sweet.
See, that's my dude. My dude
that's
always
so
said,
sweet.
My dude, because he's always here really early in the morning or really late in the evening. He says flat out, okay, please don't have makeup on.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, simple. Sometimes I wake up and then like some days I'm like, oh damn, Jake, no, what? And then other days I'm like, other days I'm like, "Ooh, Jade, you just rolled out of bed looking like that." And those are the days that I'll take 50 snaps while I'm laying down in bed because I'm like, "Ooh, Jade,
I woke up like
I
this.
woke up like
I woke
this.
up like this.
I woke up like this." It's very rare, so I have to enjoy myself when I do that.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
mean, we have it rougher than people think. We may we don't publicize our problems right now. We have it way rougher than people think. We shouldn't get up in positive mode every day, but we do. You know, we try. You know, I have days where, because of my health, today this is the first thing I've eaten. You know what I'm saying? Right now, this particular moment, I would have probably been on my third glass of wine, but I'm watching what I put in my stomach because I've been sick for 2 weeks and can't eat.
And I just came from like a really, really bad spell of depression for the past 2 weeks. I can't say I'm completely all together there, but
no, neither one of us are.
It's been a very, very rough few weeks for the family. But no matter what, we always jump up and we still go. We still pick each other up. We still make ourselves look good, you know, because at the end of the day, the enemy's gonna work hard.
We do little things. We really do little things. Like we'll take each other out to get our nails done. We alternate who pays. You know what I mean? We take ourselves to bomb ass places to eat. You know, or we go to our favorite shopping places. You know, and you know little things like going to Lucky's Market. God, her thing is going to Lucky's Market.
Francis,
our next trip is going to Earth Fair Organic Market.
I've been loving these new organic markets.
They are awesome.
They've just been popping up.
We have, other than Publix, I really haven't shopped anywhere else.
Yeah. Walmart has not seen me since Lucky's been around.
You know what? On Dread, he said she put up with my Taurus ass, so it's okay. It's good with me. Do you really base your life on your zodiac sign? You know what I mean? I'm a Libra. Yes, it's tatted all over me. She's a Leo. It's tatted all over her. However, that's as far as it goes.
I mean, what's weird is like a lot of people in the YouTube community base a lot of things on their
Facebook
sign.
Too. Facebook too, big time.
And I don't believe, I believe, yeah, you hold traits of your sign, of course. But I don't believe your wholehearted personality is based off your sign because technically you have two parents that might be the different signs.
Exactly.
And you, whether you like it or not, you hold a lot of traits from your parents.
Because I mean, my late father, rest his soul, he's Aquarius. My mother is a Gemini. I know nothing about who goes with who. I'm a Libra. She's a Leo. I get along with her more than any of my other kids. And I have 4 kids.
It's Aquarius, so it's really his opposite. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then again, besides your sign, you are a man. She's a female. You are
amazing.
She's a woman.
Taurus are amazing, but Taurus and
it's all about the person. I have met Virgos, which they're the loudest of the zodiac signs.
The Virgos are
I've met a lot of them,
self-involved,
and they are so self-involved. But there is a few Virgos who don't do that. You know,
and it's so rare, but I have
just like them. I've met a lot of Libras, and maybe out of all the Libras I've met, maybe only 1 or 2 are not like me, where we're pretty much balanced. You know, what I mean?
Male and female Libras are like completely different people.
Exactly,
completely different people. Where they hold all of the most beautiful things that you would love about a Libra, the stuff that you wouldn't love about a Libra, like they're completely opposites. And I'm not bashing Libras, but I'm not bashing Libras, but I'm just saying from male to female, it's so different.
Geminis are they're one extreme to another. They're either batshit crazy like my mother, sometimes, you know, and annoying, or they're like hung up on the men are machismo. They're hung up on their machismo.
Yes.
You know? I get it.
And they can keep knocking. I don't answer the door.
That means they don't live here. That's all that means.
I don't answer the door, even if you live here. I'm just that much of an asshole. But yeah, like I don't base everything off signs. I know for a fact though, it does pull a lot. It's a huge factor. Alter ego, that be driving me. Yeah, I know. Geminis can be like the most genuine, kindest people
ever. They could be a sweetheart.
And then, like, all of a sudden, they have this complete dark side to them. That's just like this complete backstabbish side of them. And most Geminis don't always portray that side. You just literally have to pull it out of them. And if you are on that side, then it warranted it, honestly, in my opinion. Because ever Gemini I met aren't this stereotypical crazy as everyone else.
See, I'd like to say I know anything about any signs, but that's the last question I ever ask anybody. Because even if you tell me your birthday, I don't know. Because I've had people meet me and go, "What's your sign?" And immediately I'm like, "Oh no, let's not go there." Because the minute you say your sign, the person's gonna say, "Okay, say it's a guy," and I say, "Oh, I'm a Libra." See, I knew that's why I liked you. I knew that's why I liked you.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, for me, when it comes up, like it usually comes in the end. Really? Like, I'll probably already click with the person. They were like, "Wait, what's your sign?" You see that's why. That's why. Because you. And then you have those other those females who go, you know how we do, you know how us. Oh, and then from there, yeah, they're from there.
No, Susan, you're just a dick. No, you're just a dick. It's not because you're a Virgo, you're just a dick.
We can go on and on about this. I literally named.
She knows how I feel about this.
I've dated Taurus in the past and learned firsthand Taurus and Taurus do not. Oh, Leos and Leos do not mix either.
But Libra does mix.
Leos can rock with each other all day long, but Leos cannot date each other. And this is a warning to those that haven't done it yet. Just
okay. How about you date the human and not their sign?
True.
That's where I'm at with this. I mean, that's why I don't ask anybody what their sign are. I ask you when your birthday so I can remember to get you a gift if I'm seeing you. But that's about as far as it goes. It's not because of your sign. You know? If I do anything for a zodiac, it'll be because I saw a coffee cup and I remembered your birthday and it happens to have the dates on it and it falls between those dates. I'm like, oh, it's a nice cup. Oh, it's Aries. Okay. You know, that's it. But it don't warrant how I date you or how I perceive your personality. If you're a dick, you're a dick. If you're a kind person, you're a kind person. It ain't because you're a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo, a Gemini, or any of the other signs, which I could not tell you the other signs. I honestly can't. That's how much I don't give a shit about them.
We can't. We clearly went completely off topic. Only got 14 minutes.
She knows how I feel about the subject. We should have never gotten on.
No. On the last tip of this subject, the reason why we could go on and on about this is because our family is consumed in with zodiac signs, basing everything off your zodiac sign. So that's why it rubs us the wrong way talking about zodiac signs. And
especially me.
I came up with this word. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's my thing. But one day, my sister's baby dad, he kept saying things like, "Oh, you Aquarius, you Leos, you this, you that," and basing everything off of your sign. And I was like, dude, if there was like a name for people that are racist against zodiac signs, it would be called Zodiist, and you are a Zodiist. So if you sit there and tell me 50 times over,
bye, Dred.
Have a great night, Dred. Thank you so much for rocking with us.
Yes, definitely next Sunday. We are doing the 8:00 Dred.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that crazy one to bed too soon. But next Sunday we're gonna be on time though. We gotta get our shit together. But yeah, so basically, if you start with the zodiac thing, I just immediately call you a zodiac, especially when you're basing everything the fuck I do on my zodiac sign. Because
exactly,
I am not 100% acting like a Leo. I know I hold a lot of Leo traits and act a lot like a Leo, but I don't 100% base my life being off of Leo. So I know all my moves are not.
Well, let's put it this way: I base all Libras off of me. You know, I'm balanced on all realms because I've got MPD, you know, and I'm not going to go into that right now. But because of MPD, I'm able to be all the sides of a Libra. You know, I keep everything balanced. You know, if one is having a bad day, then I just switch to the other one. You know,
I really hope Lakeside isn't subscribed to us.
And if they're subscribed, they're the ones who documented it. You know, and then the one in Mount Carmel in Ohio. When I had yeah, you're right. But I'm in control of it. You know what I mean? It's what helps me, you know, it's what helps keep me balanced. So that's what I base Libras on. All Libras probably do have MPD. I know you clean my foot.
That was only the second one, and I picked them up every single time.
Oh, that's okay, Misty. You missed our zodiac ranting.
What? You didn't make me no supper, so why should I care?
Dude, you should carry a tablet around in the kitchen. I have like all sorts of gadgets. Everywhere I go, there is a device. where I can do my thing.
I hope it was good though. Oh my God. Why is it hot and cold in here?
You're a Virgo? Wow. I just totally bashed Virgos.
She just went in on Virgos. My bad, Misty.
But Misty, don't take my bashing of
Misty,
Virgo.
you cool.
It's not that. It's not. Don't take my bashing of any sign. Okay. Because I don't do zodiac. I hate it. You know. And I would be considered a zodiac because I'm completely racist against it.
No, that doesn't count. I'm not talking about the actual terminology of being a racist. I'm talking about you basing literally everything off of.
Yeah, the zodiac and the stars align. Here's the thing: if you're a real zodiac, you should know the aligning of the stars and all that.
You
crap.
should know your
constellation
signs.
You should know all of that.
You know, like everything.
It shouldn't just be, oh, you got it tatted on your ass, so that's that branded you the ambassador of Virgos or the ambassador of Leos. No, it's called. Do you know your constellation? Do you know your star sign? Do you know your whole your
moon
realm,
sign,
your moon sign,
sun sign,
the time of the year that you're supposed to be doing this, that, and the other. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into it. You know what I mean? I am part of a group, a spiritual group, as well as being a Christian. I am a Christian, but I'm part of a spiritual group that does study a lot of things like stars and how that aligns with your body, your mood, your changes, all that. No, I did not tell you.
I wonder why.
I've been part of this group for quite a while.
Are they teaching you about the ozone layer?
No, because I don't want to know about the ozone layer because I can't see the shit. If I'm destroying it, oh fucking well. It's kind of like some of the shoes I have.
It is too much. It's way too much. I'm not that into that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not into it like that.
So you're probably the cooler Virgo. You're probably because Virgos are the main culprit.
Wait, you know what?
So.
Stop. You know what? Let us not say Virgos. The Virgos in our family.
No, because Tyler does it too.
Family stone, The Virgos, the first thing they go is, the other one is where you're from. New York. You know how we do. I'm not only Virgo, but you know how we do.
So,
we from New York.
My northern New Yorkers.
Oh my God.
This is for the people in the back. Listen up, sweetheart. Okay.
Love.
If you came down to Florida, right? And that's your now residency, right?
You're now a Floridian.
You are now a Floridian. Okay. So I
was born in New Jersey. You think
I'm not drop New York. If we was in New York, up in New York, we'd do it. Okay.
But you're not.
But you're not. You are a Floridian now. So go ahead and pop off the cap and put on a tee, maybe a tank, and some sandals, and relax. Okay. Because when I was living in Columbus, Ohio, nobody even knew I was not even from Columbus, Ohio, because I wasn't dropping Florida, Fort Lauderdale, hey, 954, 407. No, I wasn't doing all that. Like, nobody needs to do all that.
Because they'll look at another New Yorker in the middle of a conversation, group conversation, go, you know how we are. We from New York. We both from New York. We both. And then they start talking about streets, You know the Johnsons from such and such street in the Bronx.
I wouldn't be able to tell you because I've never been to New York. We have family in New York. New York's not my cup of tea. I'm probably never going to visit New York.
I've been
unless it's business related. I'm probably never.
And the only thing I ever did in New York was go to 42nd Street.
Oh, no negative vibes on Virgos. We're not trying to bash Virgos.
Not bashing Virgos. I said the Virgos in our family are really all the same. They're really big on being a Virgo for some reason. But no negative vibes.
I mean, Virgos are really cool people. But we just have a really negative, we have negative Virgos in our lives. I'm not saying all Virgos are negative because I have met a couple of Virgos that are just so bomb,
but they base everything
tell
they do.
That they were a Virgo.
They base everything they do, right or wrong, on being a Virgo. Like Virgos are such badasses and they can't keep their head together or whatever, you know what I mean?
The Virgos that do this are the ones that think they're the dominant of all the signs.
You're a Southern girl? See, and I love Southern people. I love them.
I love them. I don't know.
We spent what 5 months traipsing through Texas.
Florida is as southern as you can get, and there are some parts of Florida that are super, super country. But Floridians don't actually consider ourselves to be Southerners in any way.
And actually, they don't even consider us to be the dirty South, and we are the furthest South. We're the furthest South you could get.
Yeah, but I love me some Southerners.
I love my Southern only because they come from an old-fashioned, I don't know, upbringing. I guess more or less.
A more humble upbringing.
They're more humble. Northerners are different.
Every zodiac sign has pros and cons.
Exactly.
To their personalities, period. No sign is.
And that's how I feel about it.
Exactly.
Thank you, Missy, because that's what I keep saying. I'm like, what difference is it what sign you are? What kind of person are you? And because you're that sign does not make you a specific type
I can
of
literally
person.
say I can click with some people and I can click with other people, but it's not based off of their sign or anything they did that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I can tell you a good 90% of the people I know, I have no clue what their sign is. And the other 10%, I keep forgetting. Only reason I always know what her sign is
because I got it
tatted on her. Other than that, it takes me a minute to go actually look it up on my phone. What's their sign again?
At that, people think this is
that goes by kids
name. People keep thinking that this is
my son is born a week before my birthday, so which he was supposed to be born on my birthday, but he's a Libra. That's why I know he's a Libra. My youngest daughter, I think she's an Aquarius.
Your oldest daughter, Jules is an Aquarius. Jimmy is a Capricorn. And Javon's a Libra.
Jimmy is a Capricorn? I never knew that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and those are my kids.
I get along so well with Capricorns, but the thing is, I never got along with my little sister when we were younger because we're both middle children, so that conflicted.
Boy, did it.
We're cool now. That's all that matters.
They're both awesome. All my children are awesome children. Mm. They're all doing good. They're all pursuing their goals wholeheartedly. Yeah, I have a monster child who's my oldest, and she does the most, but she is also my warrior.
She's a bitch.
You're her sister. Of course you're gonna think that. But she's my child.
She's just rude.
She's mean, but she's protective. That's all.
She's just disgusting.
No, she's just like that because she is a protector. She's a warrior.
No, just how she is. She's just like that because she's an asshole, and she feels like she can do that. Period.
She's calmed down a little bit through the years.
No, she has not.
A little bit.
You like to put never mind. We're not gonna touch bases on that because just thinking about her pisses me off. So
they're sisters. Believe me, I'm one of 21 kids. I talk to maybe.
You win some, you lose some. You have relationships that come and go.
I think I
talked
to just my younger siblings and 2 sisters that I have.
Parentships. They can be sibling sisterships. I love her. I just don't like her.
And that's okay because I'm pretty sure my sisters feel the same way about me. They don't like me that much at all, except 2 of them. They're okay with me, and I'm not okay with a lot of them. But it's not that I'm not. I still love them, but we don't have the same lifestyle, the same views, the same anything. So we don't communicate that much. We don't melt each other's lives together. But when we see each other,
a tad bit sweet.
When we see each other, the Merlot?
Yeah,
it's got a little sweetness to it. Yeah, Naughty Head always does. The Cabernet you'd love. It's a little lighter. It's what'd you say? Jade is a dick. Okay,
I'm not a dick.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't have to love everybody in your family. You know what I mean? Just like you don't have to love anybody on earth. They're on earth too. You don't have to love everybody in your family. I mean, me and my mom butt heads like crazy. However, I am always by her side. Always. We butt heads like literally like crazy. But she lives 7 doors down from me.
She does.
And her restaurant is right around the corner.
It is.
Okay. And I'm supposed to be working out there too for my catering business, but I avoid there.
And you wanted to give the woman a key.
Ooh, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, for not doing that one. I was going to give her a key to my house. Jade was like, hell no.
Hell. I'd stop that immediately. And that doesn't stop her from just still walking in the door if the door's unlocked.
And she sure does. Because I'll see her pulling out of my driveway. I'm like, what did you just do? Oh, I just put something on your living room table.
She does that.
Okay. Because we'll come in and go, where'd this come from? Who went to mom's? Like, oh no, I stopped by and dropped some stuff off on your table. Oh, thanks.
She does that. But we're getting into the closing moments. And I just want to thank everybody that joined the live chat and engaged in our conversation. Go check out Brutally Honest. I'll put it in the...
it's on Facebook as well. It is called Brutally Honest.
It's literally called Brutally Honest, but it's kind of hard to look up on your own. So I'm going to put the link... Once I close this chat out, I'm going to put the link in the pinned comments so that you guys can go over and check them out. Definitely help them out because their numbers are very, very low. And tell them Royal Vybz sent you. And...
it is Miss Judie DV. They know me. You got to check them out. Engage in their commentary because they do answer every single comment just like we do.
Hold on one moment, baby.
They do answer every single comment. They do engage with their audience, and I believe everybody should have a voice, and this is the only guys that I have yet to meet. There's a couple other guys that I do follow, because they're good with their advice and everything, but they're the only two guys I know that give you two completely different points of view on everything, you know.
And Sandy, I'm sorry if you do watch this. I'm not riding your ass. I'm just saying you just really felt some type of way in this video, and I don't normally see that energy from you, so obviously some stuff hit you this week. But we are glad to be collabing with them and working with them and helping them grow as well. So definitely go check them out. I'll put it in the pinned comments. I promise. Just come back.
And believe me, I don't promote people, as she knows. But I've been on her about you got to check out these guys. You got to check out these guys. You got to check out these guys. Get them a bigger audience. Because I don't do that part. She does that part. I just do my thing.
Right. And I do hope you guys enjoyed the uploads from this week. I did a double upload on Saturday, as promised, of doing reactions to Royalties World and doing a wait, what did I do? I did random facts again. So everybody have a blessed night.
And wish me luck. I'm trying to lose 10 pounds.
Involuntarily.
I probably do it without even trying, but I'm just saying. Honestly, I'm lying. I'm not trying to lose 10 pounds, but it's making me feel better that I can't eat and I keep throwing up everything I eat.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.